Okay, so good evening, everyone. Thank you to the DAAD for the introduction and for organizing this webinar series. So as already mentioned, my name is Larissa Wood and I am the Regional Head of Frankfurt School of Finance and Management, based out of Mumbai in India itself. So we have an office in partnership with the Indo-German Chamber of Commerce, based in Cuff Parade in South Mumbai. That makes it very easy for you all to reach out to us via phone, email, or obviously if you are in the area, then we can meet in person. We also have another colleague here in India. Her name is Shrutika Joshi, so you can reach either myself or Shrutika. So I'd like to begin with some basic facts and figures about Frankfurt School. We are a private non-for-profit business school with university ranking. That means that we only have business-related subjects, and we charge tuition fees. Given that we're a private university, we don't have state funding. We were founded in 1957, and this makes us one of the oldest business schools in Germany. We have around 1,500 academic degree-seeking students and more than 15,000 participants in our professional and executive education programs. We also have around 60 professors and some 70 PhD students, which is making us the largest business faculty in Germany. So I think DAAD would have highlighted some of the reasons why you should study in Germany in general. I would like to point out 5 of the main reasons why you might want to choose Frankfurt School. So we fare very well in the rankings. For example, the Financial Times has ranked our Master in Finance program #1 in Germany and our Master in Management program #3. We also have top accreditations that are given to business schools. For example, AACSB is only given to 10 other business schools in Germany, and AQUIS is held by 6 others. We're also working for our Triple Crown accreditation, which we will hope to receive within a few years. Our university is very career focused, so our graduates have excellent career prospects, and also we have a lot of professional partnerships. I'm going to be talking about career later on in the presentation. We have a very international orientation, so it's very easy for international students to apply for our courses, and they're treated equally to all domestic students as well. So that means, for example, that the tuition fees are the same for international students as well as for European students. This makes our classrooms very diverse. We have roughly 50% of international students on our master programs. We also have 115 partner universities worldwide, so you can make the most of our international network. The final reason why you should choose Frankfurt School would be the location of Frankfurt itself. So especially in comparison to some other similar business schools in Germany, which are often in smaller cities, Frankfurt is the financial and corporate capital in Germany, and perhaps in the whole of Europe itself. So due to the success and growth of Frankfurt School, we recently moved into a brand new campus in the heart of downtown Frankfurt. We moved in September last year. Here you can see some pictures of the new campus. It really offers state-of-the-art facilities to go along with one of Europe's best business schools. We also have on-campus accommodation. Our dormitories cost between 400 and 500 euros, which is included in a total living cost of between 700 to 800 euros for Frankfurt. Moving on to our programs. So we offer programs at all levels, from bachelor to master to MBA and PhD programs. Most of our programs are taught in English, although we do have some programs in the German language as well. So that means that for our English-speaking programs, German language is not required. I will be focusing on our MBA and our master programs because that's more relevant for the Indian audience. I will also touch upon our bachelor programs as well, as I believe there could be around 10% of you who are looking at bachelor level programs. So we have 4 bachelor programs in the English language. We have banking and finance, marketing, international management, and management philosophy and economics. The duration of our bachelor programs are 7 semesters, so that's 3.5 years. It is compulsory to do at least one semester and 1 internship abroad, and we will support you with finding these internships. The tuition fees for the bachelor programs are 6,800 euros per semester, which is approximately 5 lakh Indian rupees. I really want to stress here that you contact us in the India office if you're interested in our bachelor programs regarding eligibility criteria. I won't go into it in this presentation as it's a little bit complex. Nevertheless, we do have increasing number of applicants and even enrollments from Indian students in our bachelor programs. Moving on to what we call our pre-experience master programs. We have 3 programs at this level, MSc or Master in Finance, a Master in Management, and a Master in Applied Data Science. The time frame for these programs are between 3 to 4 semesters, which is equal to 16 to 24 months. So this is depending on how fast you want to progress through the program. If you would rather take your time more, we have something known as the 3-day model, which means that it's a full-time program, but we put all the courses into 3 days in the week, so that you can work part-time, do an internship part-time, or study German part-time on the other days. These are pre-experience master programs, which means that no work experience is required. We also take applicants from any academic background. We have a lot of engineers, for example, especially in our Master in Management program. I want to point out some of the highlights of our programs. So for our Master in Finance program, we're ranked number 28 worldwide, or number 1 in Germany by the Financial Times rankings. We're a member of the CFA University Recognition Program, which allows you to do your CFA certificate easily alongside your studies at Frankfurt School. We have a cooperation with the Bombay Stock Exchange Institute in Mumbai, which means that you can study for your first semester here in Mumbai and the last 3 in Frankfurt, but your full degree would be from Frankfurt School only. There's 4 concentrations for our Master in Finance program: capital markets, corporate finance, risk management, and financial accounting and advisory. Moving on to the Master in Management program, we're ranked number 41 worldwide, or number 3 in Germany. There are 5 concentrations: marketing, strategy and operations, international business, manufacturing, and digital business. Now, our MSc in Applied Data Science is a brand new program. We've just released the information about the program this week, so we're still developing the full curriculum. However, it's a program that is really a hot topic right now in society. So this program provides the skills to meet the data science wants of contemporary businesses with an understanding of the connected ethical ramifications. We touch on topics in our electives focused on real-life business cases, text mining and NLP, artificial intelligence, etc. In all our 3 master programs, you have the option of spending the final semester 4, abroad in one of our 115 partner universities worldwide. The tuition fees for our programs vary from 36,500 euros for the Master in Finance program, which is roughly 27 lakh rupees. Now, this is the fee for the full program. However, even if you choose to do the fast track for 3 months, the fees remain the same. The Master in Management is 32,500 and the Master in Applied Data Science is 34,000 euros. There are scholarships available for all our applicants, including and obviously applicants from India also. Scholarships give a discount on the tuition fees anywhere between 15 and 50%. Very occasionally we give around 75%. However, we do not give full tuition fee discounts, scholarships. Moving on to our MBA program, I wanted to highlight the difference between the MBA and the other master programs. So our MBA, which stands for Master in Business Administration, is a program where we require a minimum of 3 years work experience. This is probably the main difference. It's also only a 12-month program in comparison to 18 to 24 months on our pre-experienced master programs. It's a Harvard-style case study-based MBA, and we offer intensive career development and German language programs as part of this course. Another highlight is the small class size of around 50 to 60 students in comparison to, in some countries, more than 300 up to 1,000. So it's very individual attention that you receive. We have 2 times 1 week courses at Bocconi Business School and Norwegian Business School. The tuition fees are 34,000 euros for the full program, and we offer up to 5,000 euro discount for people who apply early before our early bird deadlines. We also offer scholarships for our MBA program, as with the master programs, anywhere between 15 and 50%. This is really given to a good handful of students from each course. Moving on to the application process, this is very straightforward. As I mentioned before, we require a first university degree, so a bachelor's degree. This can be from any academic background, and the duration does not matter. So it could be a 3 or a 4-year program. It doesn't have to be a 4-year bachelor program. We do require English language not the German language because our programs are taught in English. However, most Indians are exempt from submitting a TOEFL or an IELTS. If you have done your education in English medium, then you simply have to upload the evidence of this. We then also provide a letter to say that you were exempt for your visa application process. We require a GMAT or a GRE for all our programs. Now, a lot of students ask me what is the cutoff for GMAT or GRE. So we really don't have a cutoff score because we take a very holistic approach to our admissions. So we look at your CGPA, your motivation for applying is extremely important, your extracurricular activities, whether you have any international experience or experience with the German language, this is also important, and obviously your GMAT and GRE. For the MBA, we require 2 references and a case study analysis also, which you will find on the application form. Our deadlines are basically on the 31st of March, we have an early bird deadline for our master programs, which would give a discount of €3,000. Otherwise, final application deadlines are 30th of June. The programs start between August and October every year, and we only have 1 intake. The application process is very simple. You have to fill out our online application form and upload the above mentioned documents. We then review your documents. We conduct a Skype interview with you. After this procedure, within 2 weeks, we would give you a decision about your admissions and your scholarship application. And then we provide pre-departure support, such as a certain amount of visa tips, travel tips, and connection with other students who will be on your program coming from India. We have an excellent career service. Obviously, it's important for all applicants to have a return on their investment. So here we offer individual advice, careers fairs, we have a jobs portal, company events, and we have a strong professional network with some of the companies that you can see here on the slide. We also have excellent employability rankings. So the Times Higher Education has ranked us number 3 in Germany and number 69 worldwide for employability. I want to highlight the difference between Indian placements and placements that are more common in Germany. So it's not like the company will make a contract with the university and guarantee a certain amount of places. It's up to you really to make the most of the services that we offer and to really be proactive in finding a job after you graduate. Having said that, all our graduates are in employment within 3 months after graduating. So it's not all hard work. We have a lot of student initiatives that I would strongly recommend you to get involved with. So things like Light Up, which is an FS entrepreneurial club, to FS Buddy, where we match you with a German student who will take care of you when you first arrive and even throughout your stay in Frankfurt. We also have a summer school called the Finance Boot Camp. This is a 2-week program that starts on the 2nd of July this year. We're targeting for this program bachelor and first-year master students. The cost is €3,400. It's all about banking and finance, and there's lots of social activities, bank visits, and excursions to Berlin and Heidelberg that are included. Lastly, I just want to inform you about some upcoming events that we're holding in India. So on Friday, 23rd of March, from 5 till 8 p.m. at the Frankfurt School India office in Mumbai, we are having a Study and Work in Germany event presented by Frankfurt School. Here we have invited an intercultural trainer to talk about some intercultural aspects of studying and working in Germany, and also some alumni that will speak about their experiences. Then on the 7th of April from 9 till 6 p.m. I'll be at the Sheraton Grand Hotel in Pune at the Edu Options German Education Fair. So thank you very much for your attention, and I look forward to you getting in touch and you receiving your questions.
Right, thank you very much for this very informative presentation, Larissa. We do have some minutes for taking up a couple of questions. We have many more questions, but dear participants, I hope you've noted down this little email address here, l.wood@int.fs.de. So direct all your questions here. And we start with the questions that you've already sent our way. And the first question is, the student asks, I have my bachelor's in mechanical engineering. Can I apply for one of your management programs?
Yes, certainly. A lot of our applicants are from engineering background on all our programs, so he would be eligible to apply for any of our programs.
All right, thank you. Then we have Tufail, who says he finishes his bachelor's in June. Can he realistically start in the winter semester this year?
Yes, we do offer conditional offers based upon finishing even in June. So he has to apply now, ideally before the 31st of March. Then we could conduct most of the admissions procedure and give him an offer, which would only be conditional upon him finishing his bachelor's.
Okay, so it is very much possible, and please get your act together. There are
certainly.
Yeah, right. Tufail again asks, what is the minimum CGPA requirement? And I think Tufail, Ms. Larissa Wood just said that they do not have a requirement per se. They need the scores, but then they look at the application holistically. Would you like to add something, Larissa?
No, that's absolutely correct. So of course it's something that we do take into consideration, but it can be made up for if it is slightly low with a better GMAT, for example.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then one question is regarding internships. So the question is, how many internships can a student realistically do during the course of a master's?
If they would take this 3-day model, they could possibly get an internship on the other 3 days in the week, not including Sunday, which is obviously not a working day. And then they could do at least one internship in between the first and the second year, as well as another internship when they finish their studies. So I guess if I had to put a number to it, at least 3.
No, that was the second part of the student's question as well. He said, does one actually get these 3-day internships with banks and such?
To be honest, it's more common that our German students take up these working student positions. However, especially if someone has some experience with the German language, then it's certainly possible.
Right. So thanks a lot for this presentation and the answers, Larissa. There are more questions, as I said, and I'm only requesting them to send the questions your way so that you and your colleague Shrutika can take care of the questions. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. We look forward to the emails.